Hey everyone, Sylvie here. I hope everyone had an absolutely wonderful New Year's Eve and a wonderful New Year's Day. I hope this year is already getting off to a good start for everyone. Unfortunately, that isn't always the case, as we've learned on this channel already. So this video is going to be my second video in my Case of the Week series. I just started this last week with Heather Kelly's case, and I had mentioned in that video that I was going to pick a somewhat obscure case that's not getting a lot of national attention and do a little bit of a video on just the circumstances of the case itself, and then just as my Case of the Week, kind of a featured case. And then, of course, if anything else comes through to me, then I'll do a separate video on that. I actually wanted to get this video posted yesterday because I think I'm going to try to put these out on Sunday nights, so that way we can start the week with another story. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it posted last night, so we'll just try again next week. This one is going to be posted on Monday, hopefully. But then next week we'll start it off on Sunday nights. I'm really going to shoot for that. Okay, so just like with my last video, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to give you some basic information about the case, and then we'll go into it a little bit further. Now, this video is going to be a mix of stills, like still pictures, and screen record, okay? So just bear with me, you guys. I'm getting it all worked out here. Okay, so the featured case for this video is in regards to missing person Jose Guerrero. This is his missing persons poster. Not a lot of information, but that's okay because we'll go into a little bit further. So here it says Jose Guerrero, also goes by Chepe and Jr. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Chepe. His age is 20 years old. He was last seen December 21st, 2022, wearing a blue and white jacket, light blue jeans, and white Crocs. And then here it's got some information to call if you have any tips for Jose. So part of the reason that this case struck me was because Jose is only 20 years old. He's a young father. He has a small daughter. And there was some frustration with the family with law enforcement when the case first started. Not that that's uncommon, but let's just go ahead and get into this a little bit further. Okay, so I like to show you guys several articles regarding the case so that you can get the tidbits of information that, you know, sometimes there's a little bit more in articles than were in initial articles and things like that. So we're just going to go over a few here. I'm going to read this first one for you, and then the other ones are just kind of tidbits. So this is in regards to Jose Guerrero. Woodbridge, Virginia. A father who disappeared in Northern Virginia has now been gone over a week. Now, this article, let's see, when was this written? The 28th, so okay, still roughly a week. Missing his daughter's first Christmas. Family members continue to desperately search for Jose Guerrero, 20, who went missing on December 21st after telling his loved ones he was quickly running out. While they were searching a park near Guerrero's car, I'm sorry, I read that a little wrong. While they were searching a park near where Guerrero's car was found, the family told Fox News they discovered a trail of blood near a wooded area. Prince William County Police said Guerrero is endangered and missing under suspicious circumstances. We, from the beginning, felt like something was wrong, said his mother, Andrea Salgado. According to Salgado, Guerrero and his girlfriend were planning to go see Christmas lights on Wednesday evening. I was going to watch the baby because they had plans to go on a date. He said he was going to step out for 5 to 10 minutes, Salgado said. She describes her son as sweet and shy, a loving boyfriend, a new dad, and an older brother. He was last seen when he left his Woodbridge home on Lynn Street just 1 week ago. 2 days later, his car was found abandoned less than 2 miles from his home near Bel Air and Jeffries Roads, according to police. His girlfriend, Sheila Perez, says there was blood inside, which police have not yet confirmed. Now, I don't think that they've still confirmed it, but they've talked about the blood inside the car several times. Okay, so the article goes on to say, "We feel someone did something to him because of the blood found in his car," Perez said. "I mean, why would there be blood in the car?" She says they were tracking Guerrero's iPhone the night he went missing and saw that he drove by Neabasco, I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, regional park. Neabsco? I think it's Neabsco. As the family was searching there Monday, they found a trail of blood. I was just walking and looking down, and I saw the little drops of blood, Salgado said. That's when the family says they decided to call police. They came that day. They took it into evidence, but we have no results yet, Perez said. On Wednesday, well over a dozen droplets were still visible. So this article from Fox News is saying that on Wednesday, this was the 28th, so the Wednesday after that, well over a dozen droplets were still visible of blood in the park. Okay, the family doesn't know for sure if it's related to Guerrero's disappearance, but fears the worst. They said they don't know anyone who would hurt... I'm sorry, I'm having trouble reading today. They said they don't know anyone who would want to hurt him or any reason he would miss his 10-month-old daughter Avery's first Christmas. I think she knows her dad is not here, Perez said, because she looks for him and she asked for him, and I can't say anything. The family is offering a reward for information and pleading with anyone who knows anything to come forward to police. Police say Guerrero is 5'8" and 109 pounds and was last seen wearing a blue sweater, blue jeans, and black shoes. Okay, now that's contradictory from what the missing poster said, because the missing poster said that he was wearing a blue and white jacket, light jeans, and white Crocs. Now this says he was last seen wearing a blue sweater, blue jeans, and black shoes. Well, we're going to go by the missing poster because I have to assume that the missing poster was made by the family. So it doesn't really matter exactly what this article says here. Okay, so this next article just gives a little bit more information about the night that Jose went missing. So this is his girlfriend talking here straight off the bat. We were going to watch Christmas lights and go ice skating, Sheila Perez told WUSA in a Tuesday report. He said he was going to be right back. But he did not return 20 minutes later, and she could not get in touch with him. She called his mother, Andrea Salgado, who was getting ready to travel over to babysit Jose and Sheila's 10-month-old daughter, Avery. Perez said she started tracking Guerrero's phone. It turned off at around 8:40 p.m., okay, so that wasn't in the other article, last tracked on Route 1 in the community of Woodbridge. She then reported him missing to police. All right, and then this is just a little blurb from the police here. At the time that he went missing, there was nothing to indicate that he was in trouble or anything like that. Police Sergeant Jonathan Perroque told WUSA, he is an adult. He was entered into the system as missing. Okay, so that was when they were first reporting him missing. So it does sound like maybe the police department was a little lackadaisical initially when he was first reported missing. That changed on December 23rd. Perez told the outlet that her stepmother saw Guerrero's car while driving along Bel Air Road. Cops said, this is more than just a missing person, Perez told the outlet. They said there's a big amount of blood in the backseat of the vehicle. Okay, so the tune basically changed once they realized that they found Jose's car and that there was actually blood in the car. So this next part here, Guerrero's girlfriend, Sheila Perez, who shares the 10-month-old daughter with Guerrero, says he didn't tell her where he was going, but planned on returning in 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so we knew that they'd said in the other articles that he'd be gone 5 to 10 minutes, but this one talks about how he didn't tell her where he was going. Okay, 2 days later, his Hyundai was found abandoned in the area of Bel Air and Jeffries Road in Woodbridge, Virginia, Prince William County Police Department stated in a tweet. All right, and just one more article here really quickly. This I found interesting because the other articles talked about how the family had did their own search and that they had found a trail of blood, right? I think the article made it sound like the trail of blood was coming from his car, but in actuality, what the family was trying to say was that they had found his car, and then once they tracked his phone, well, I'm sorry, I'm not saying they found his car first. I'm saying that they tracked his phone, and they tracked it to the park, and then I believe after that they had found his car. So basically, the family tracked Jose's phone to the park, and they found the trail of blood, right? So then anyway, the police sergeant, according to this article, Oxygen.com, First Sergeant Jonathan Perroque of the Prince William County Police Department declined to provide any comment to Oxygen.com on any possible blood found inside Guerrero's abandoned Hyundai. With regard to the vehicle and the state of the vehicle as it was found, We're not releasing specific investigation details, as releasing that information may jeopardize the ongoing investigation, he said. He did, however, dispute reports of a possible blood trail. That was never verified by police, Perot stated. That, to me, is inaccurate. Okay, so basically, even after the family claims to have found the blood trail, the police chief, first sergeant, he's the first sergeant, he says that that's inaccurate. He doesn't believe that that's correct. So from what I'm understanding, though, let me make sure because I fumbled it up a little bit here, so I apologize. Let me make sure that I'm getting this straight here, okay? So what I'm understanding is that the family tracked Jose's phone to Niebesco Park, if I'm saying that right, I'm sorry. They went and searched the park because that's where they had tracked his phone to. So then while searching the park, they claimed to have found this trail of blood, and then I believe after that may have been when they had found the vehicle, or, it's hard to say. Just a map out of the area here really quickly so everybody can see what it looks like as to what we're dealing with here as far as where Jose lived and where his car was found and the park that his family is referring to. Okay, so this is Lynn Street here. I didn't turn on the terrain, I think it is, filter, because if you look and see, it's pretty convoluted. There's a lot of buildings in here. So I think I'm just going to leave it on the basic view so that you guys can see a little bit better. So anyway, Lynn Street about here, this is about where Jose lived. And then if you go down here just a little bit, Bel Air Road and Jeffries Road, this would be approximately where Jose's car was found. And then down here a little bit further is Niebesco Regional Park, where his family claims that they found a trail of blood. They tracked his phone here. Okay, so the phone was tracked there the night that he went missing. So it seems like what would have happened was that Jose would have left. Somehow his phone ended up down here near the park, and then his vehicle was found up here, just 1.5 miles from his house. So very strange, you guys. A lot of details missing. I'm sure that the family probably knows a little bit more than we do in these articles. I tried to look up and see if there was any recent information because, like I said, I was trying to post this video yesterday and I just didn't get it out. But the only other thing that I was really able to find is that the family held a vigil on New Year's Eve, so a couple of days ago, and they claimed to have found even more blood in the park. I believe that's what it was. And I couldn't locate that article again, so I'm sorry about that. But if you search Jose Guerrero, there's not a lot of articles coming up really, so I'm sure you'll be able to find the most recent one that says that they allegedly, according to the family, found even more blood in the park where they had initially found the little blood trail. So this is a very sad case, you guys. A young father goes missing right before his daughter's first Christmas. That's just so sad. It's so terrible, and I feel so bad for his family. So I just wanted to get this information out here just to give you guys a little bit of an idea what's going on with his case, where Jose was last seen, where his car was found, what the family has said, things like that. I will try to keep you updated as best I can. I apologize that this video was a little less organized than maybe my other one was. I'm trying to get the feel for doing the screen capture as a live screen record kind of thing. So please just bear with me on those, you guys. I will get into a groove and work it out, and the videos will get progressively better, I promise. So anyway, at any rate, if anyone has any information in regards to Jose's disappearance, please make sure that you do contact the numbers, the police departments that are listed on all of these articles and on his missing poster. Please share this video so that we can make as many people as possible aware of Jose's case. And I think that's pretty much all that I have to say about it at the moment. Of course, we'll keep track of it. At any rate, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. As always, thank you so much for listening. I will definitely be talking to everyone again very soon. Bye.